Good morning from the beautiful MENAI Strait. I'm here at Beaumaris, a beach which I fish a lot. Why? Because it's a small tide. There's been no rain for a couple of days and I can drive on the beach and put the car there. Little John's over there, crab fishing on a rod with some squid. Wouldn't it be funny if something took his squid while he's crab fishing and he had something on. It is a Saturday, it is busy with boats. It's a boating beach and you've got to, this is where they launch from, you've got to fish around them. They've probably got more right to be here than me. It's a boating beach. If I didn't want boats, I'd have fished somewhere else, but I like this beach. Out in front of me, we've got a big hole here, which drops down to about 70 foot or something, 60, 70 foot, and that's what I'm aiming for. You normally get a few fish in there. So what I'm gonna do is bait the rods up and show you what's going on. Well, one of the reasons I come here today was to learn little man to cast, but he's already picked it up. Go on, mate. That's only a 1 ounce lead as well. Well done. That's the only thing he couldn't do. I've just put a 1 ounce lead on and wrapped a squid around it. There's no hooks in it because obviously I don't know how he's going to swing them round. Yeah, and he's only trying to get crabs, but he's picked it up without me helping him. He's away. Right, my rods are going to go on now. As I say, I'm on Beaumaris. I love it that you can just put the car on the beach. And I wouldn't recommend anybody to drive down here because unless you know it, you can get stuck. You wouldn't want to be parking where my tripod is anyway, or you'd sink. The only bait I've got here is squid. We're about half an hour off low water now. I'm going to fish one with a big bit of squid. I'm going to fish one with a little bit of squid. Just on pulley panels, 7 ounce grippers. I want to be hitting about where that boat is in that channel. It's a small tide, so it should be all right. As I say, I've only got a pack of squid, so I'm chopping them up into bits and making them work. So I'm going to get them out now. Here comes little man, look. Here's my little dude. He's happy as anything, ain't you? Yeah, what we've got in there is a squid carcass. Let me just show what you've got. A squid carcass with a 1 ounce lead inside the squid, wrapped up. You're crab fishing, aren't you? You keep practicing that casting, mate. Okay then, so I'm going to get my rods out now. Don't you cross that man who's lure fishing, keep away from him, okay? Right, let's get the rods out. Tell you what, it really is a special place here. I love it. Always love this beach. I think I caught my first fish on Anglesey from here, the first ever time I come to Anglesey Bait Centre, the tackle shop behind me a few years ago. I remember grabbing a pack of squid, coming down here, chucking I think it was a 8 or 10 foot little rod in on a crap rig. I think I had a bull of about 7 or 8 pound instantly, my first ever Anglesey fish. Anyway, I'll get this rod in now, see what the current's like, and see how we go from there. See how we go. Don't want to be massively far. I'll let that sink. Let that sink, let that sink. Let it sink, let it sink. Right, that's in the bottom now. So what I'm going to do now is just see how that settles for a minute, fishing over like a rocky, kelpy ledge and then right down into a big deep hole, a huge deep hole. Has that settled now? That would be nice if that settled there. It's not settled yet. It will settle. Can't see any weed blowing around and it's a small tide and it's going to start to slacken off in the next 30 minutes, 25 to 30 minutes. That one's sort of settled now. Feed the line off, feed the line off. Feed off, feed off, feed off. Leave a bit of a slack in the line. And we'll see how that settles. See how they settle. Give them a couple of minutes. The left one has settled now, perfect. I'm hoping that that right one will find its level. Oh, that's a bite, look already. That was a big bite then already. That was a definite bite, that was a tap tap. On the left one. I need to go and get my sunglasses. Could be into a few fish here if we had a bite that quick. Just batting some spare snoods up ready because there's a definite bite on the first one instantly. So I need a couple of bites ready to go here. I need to be fishing it quickly, I would have thought. Effectively. As effective as I can with these snags and a 7-year-old that keeps asking me to do things and, you know, as effectively as I can. I'm recording. We'll get through it. Just gonna have a little check of the rods now. There's a definite bite on the first one pretty soon, and there's been a few little nibbles and bumps along the way, so I'm just going to see what's going on with the bait. I've only been in about 15 minutes, but I'm curious to see what's going on. I've got 2 new snoods baited, ready to clip straight on and get out. Yeah, That Right, no messing, get it clipped back out and in. No messing around at all here. Time is fish, innit? Fish is time and time is fish. Weed off. Like a Formula 1 pit stop change. Plenty of tangles. Clip that one off. Clip that one on. Definitely learned lately to maximise your time on the bank. I should have done it a long time ago, but more like when your rod comes, that one's gone slack. Has anything happened on that? That one's gone slack. That one's gone slack, that has. I was concentrating on putting this bait. I don't know if I missed anything. Yeah, looks like I have. Looks like there could be something on there. I think we could have our first fish. Maybe. Don't know. Possibly. If it is, it's nothing special. I think we could have something. There's a bit of weight to it. I think we have, yeah. I think so, yeah. It's waking up a little bit now. Yeah, we have. What? I don't know. But we have. Yeah, it's definitely a fish. It's bouncing around a bit. It feels all right now. What we got? It's a smoothound. Not bad on the first cast. I'm not going to keep him out for too long. I want to get back in because there's been bites on both on the first two casts. But lovely little smoothound. Let's get him back. Let's get him back. Let's get him back. Lovely. Off he goes. Could be a few fish here today. Now I know the hounds are there. I know what to do. Probably a smaller baits now because I've not got very big mouths. Keep them going out. Could well have a few hounds from here today. That's straight back out. That's in the mix. Repeat process. Let line off, let slack. And a bit more slack, bit more slack, bit more slack, bit more slack. That should find its settle. This one now. I will clip that or clink off once I've got rid of this bit of weed. So I definitely do want to start doing this a lot more often, clipping them all off. But when I clip my baits up to put on, I'll keep them in the box now, in the cool box, with the other baits so they're not hanging up, drying out. You don't want all the goodness drying out your baits, do you? Now literally, these baits can go straight back in. That's 2 baits out and 2 baits in that time. Maximising my time on the bank. I can go straight back out now. Then we're fishing again. Send this one upstream. Slacken off, slacken off, slacken off. Let the slack off. Slack off, slack off, slack off. I don't think that's a bite, I think that's the current. And now I'm fishing again. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let them 2 rods settle. I'll bring you back if there's any more action. That's a bite. Bite on the right one then, yeah, that's a bite. That was a little bit of squid. That could be on. I'll lift up next time. Yeah, that feels better. That feels a lot better than the last one. Woohoo, it's on fire, this beach. This definitely feels better. The other one come in and just started fighting at the end. This one's gone off from the start. I'm guessing another round. Just spotted the bait up as well, so I'll click that up and get ready to get that straight back in. Lovely. Keep coming, keep coming, keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. Keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. It's running down. It's running down. We have another hound. Another smoothound. I think it's a bit better. Woohoo! It's going mad. It's a bit better. Another cracking little smoothound. I'm going to get this one straight back, clip a bait on, go again. That could be a fish. Yeah, that's a fish. Yep, another fish. It's just gone lighter unless it's swimming towards me. Unless it's swimming towards me, it's off. Got it. I don't know actually. No. I think there was something on, and then there wasn't. Right then, things have calmed down a little bit now. I've got 3 baits on the snoods ready. Them rods have been in for about 10 minutes. Nothing's happened on them rods yet, but I've only been in 10 minutes. But yeah, there was a bite right at the beginning, then a couple of quick fish, and then a fish lost. I'm going to give them another 5 or 10 minutes and then put some new baits on. And go from there, really. The water is coming in, but it's only coming in slow, it's only a small tide. So I've probably got another area, but I've only got enough squid for about another 4 casts, another couple of casts on each rod. So, you know, I've got another couple of casts and that's going to be me out of here. Still nothing. About another 5 or 10 minutes has passed, so I'm going to change them now. This is what I mean about me baits, what I like to do. I like to tip all the juice out, and then I've got 3 hook baits. Oh, sugar. Baba John, come and get this phone. Because I've got a fish. It just had a big bang. It could have been the wake off the wave, to be fair. It's all right, it's all right. I'll get it back on the tripod. Good man, you was running over to be my cameraman then. I seen this part of the rod bounce when I was looking here. That just went bang. That could have been a hit. Right, anyway, as I say, I like to keep my baits in the juice as long as possible. I don't like to hang them on the tripod. They dry out, don't they? I want that bait going in the water with all that juice. I've got 3 snoods there, and I'll cover that up the best I can with what I've got left. That's all I've got. See if we can catch a couple more fish on them. But yeah, that was a bang then, that was. Smoothound bang. It is a busy place, this. There's boats and stuff everywhere coming in all the time. But the fish are there. Yeah, so if you're with them, you'll be safe, definitely. He don't go much past my car today. Probably the edge of the kelpie stuff there. Oh, that's a drop back. That's a big drop back. Oh yeah. Yeah. He's on. You're all right. You might need to grab that other rod because at the same time it's had a bite. If it goes, I might need some help here. If it goes, it might go. Yeah, it's fishing well for the hounds. Yeah.
We fished at a competition in the river a couple of weeks ago, come over by the Brunswick, you know, on the sandbank there.
Yeah.
That, yeah. We ended up going up to New Brighton in the Rock Channel. Should have seen the smoothies.
Good ones, yeah.
12, 13. Yeah.
Proper smooth hounds.
Interested in them. I was only fishing for bass, but
this one feels better.
Yeah, not a bad one, no. Oh, it's a decent one, this lad.
For nice, but it's a big bass.
Oh, yeah, it might be, mate. You never know. I've always said if you're hungry, mate, you've got something in front of them, you'll eat it.
Definitely. It's not a big one. It's not a big one.
around it, John, there.
Nice one, mate. Smoothound number 3, he's an angry one, so I'm going to get him straight back. Lovely, smoothound number 3. I'm away again here, I've only just moved the tripod, that's the other rod. Yeah, that's got a fish on, that has. Or not. Yeah, fish on. I think it's just come off in that snag. Just hit a snag and it's gone light. No! Right, we go again, don't we? No, it's just... Did you see the snag it hit on the way in? It hit the snag and then it's come off. Here we go. Slack line, that's another round. Oh, I don't think so. Is it? Oh, I thought we was in then with that slack liner. No, new bait on. Well, it's slowed right down now. The last half an hour, nothing has happened. That drop back bite using was probably 25 minutes, half hour ago. And nothing, it seemed to be bang on the low water, it kicked off and then it's just fizzled out. I've got 2 more baits baited. I think they've just moved on. That's hound fishing though, isn't it? It can be prolific, non-stop, and then it can just go and it's all over. We're still here for a little bit. Get these another 10 minutes and then have another cast, but from fishing this beach a lot, normally once I move on like that, they have gone, you might pick the odd one up. There's other fish down there. I've had a lot of huss from here and stuff. So what I've started doing when the hounds are in, this is how I prefer my squid now. The big squid, and I have definitely been having more success with this part of the squid. Hey, don't wear Crocs on rocks. These are the snoods to go on next. I love fishing the tentacles. Don't know why. Could just be me. But the body of the squid don't seem to add a goodness in. It's just like a rubber carcass. So these tentacles like that on a pulley pennel seem to do the job. That one's probably a bit big, to be fair. That is about the perfect size I like. Especially for the hounds. That's what I've been doing really well on. Just a single hook like that. And I've been smashing it. I'm going to come back here next time. I think I'm going to fish a dongle. With a circle hook on the top, because them bites that are missing and them drop backs, they'll absolutely hang themselves, won't they? So I might tie a few dongles. I'm going to come back here some point next week, now the tides are small. As long as we've not had a lot of rain. And I'm sure I'll get straight into a few of them hounds again. I might even put a big fishy bait out next time, because you do get some good huss, but the huss will pick these up. Nothing beats half a mackerel stinking on the bottom for them huss. I've had some crackers from here. Soak them back in all that juice. Cover it up so the sun don't turn them off. So I'll give these rods 10 minutes and I'm going to have a rechuck. It's been a cracking little session now. A cracking little session. And not one snag. Not one snag. Which is what it... Oh, we have actually lost a fish to a snag. But it wasn't a snap off and a snag, it just come off. So what it is, you got this type of shingle beach for... You can probably see the water line in the dark bit where it starts. Then it just drops off. It's just almost like a sheer drop. It goes down to about 70 foot, I think. So you get a lot of fish sitting in that hole. So we've had congers, loads of huss, all sorts from here. When the mackerel turn up, you can smash them too, but not seen any signs of mackerel yet. But yeah, what a beautiful day. It's lovely, this is. I was unsure whether to come. I was going to go. So Rob from Bluefin's been fishing somewhere. He's been having a few bass, and I was going to go today. I decided to come here because... Well, I just decided to come here and only had squid bait as well. And it was definitely the right choice. And it's not over yet. It's not over yet. I'm going to start putting a few things in the car, get a few bits packed away. I'm going to start my car up half an hour before I have to leave, just in case it don't start or anything. I don't want it washed away. But you're all right here, to be fair. I've been coming down here for 4 years now and I've never been stuck once, and I always park on this beach. I did, however, when I first started sea fishing about 4 years ago. I I drove on Pensarn Beach on them rocks and I got absolutely stuck and I spun the car down. All four wheels was that far into the bricks and I had people trying to dig me out and everything. It was full of tourists all taking pictures of me. I was on the local Facebook group and everything. You probably remember it if any of you remember. It was about 4 years ago and it was a silver Volvo V50 estate and it was embarrassing. He was there for about 3 hours till my pal finally come in his 4x4 and managed to get me out. That was a nightmare. But you learn from it, don't you? Don't drive on mud or loose shingle or rocks. This is all right, this is. Right, come on, it's time for another fish. There's a big plane coming over now. I think he's going to come right down the Menai. No, he's not. He's going that way. But yeah, the bites have seemed to have just completely just switched off. That is hound fishing. I'll bring you back if something happens. It's just a beautiful day, though, isn't it? Beautiful. And if you do like this type of stuff, you know what to do. Get your finger, press that subscribe button. Cheers. Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I've recast the other baits in. About another 15 to 20 minutes has gone. Not a single bite. That's fishing, in it. Like, you know, that can move in and move out. I was just thinking how many people would turn up to this beach now who didn't know it. Obviously, a lot of people do know it. And you've got like another 4 or 5 hours of the flood here. You know, just turning up that hour too late or even too early. And, you know, it could be the difference from casting in and saying, oh, this beach is crap, there's nothing here. And every spot will have its times, won't it? And them times will change depending on the weather and stuff. I do think a lot of the fishing and a lot of the top anglers will know exactly what beach, what time, what conditions, and I think that's more than any of it. Everybody can chuck a bait out with a fish on or a squid on or a worm on, can't they? But the knowledge and knowing when and where and following the weather, that's the difference between catching, and I definitely don't know too much at all. I know this beach a little bit because I fished it a lot. But you know, every little beach, every little rock mark will have its right tide conditions, its right tide depths and all sorts, won't it? It's the beauty of fishing, and it will change as well. There's a lot more to this sea fishing than you think, isn't there? And we're all learning all the time. And I have a slow pack up, as I say. I'll put some bits in the car. I'm going to pack the camera away now, get these microphones and that off. Just sit on the back of the car with my boy for 10 or 15 minutes and see if anything happens. But I think the fish have moved on. And that's it. I'll see you all in the next one. What's the next sessions after here? I've got a couple of sessions planned on the Menai, different spots, one in the day, one on the night, high and low, because the tides are small. And I'm going to get back on the Mersey over the next week or so, because the tides are small. You'll probably be seeing this when there's a big tide or something, because obviously I'm filmed in advance. But from the moment of filming this now, we've got about 4 or 5 days of really small tides, which is perfect for the Menai and the Mersey, from the shore anyway. So yeah, I'll see you all somewhere in Wales on the next one. Bye bye. Tight lines. Let's all try and catch some fish.